woke up while nature was sound asleep, so I could marvel at its kingdom. I strolled through its lush gardens and saw every little wonder up close. Here, you can dance with giants, discover a feast for the eyes, and a feast for the appetite. Walls that hold heroes' stories told me of their bravery, while sacred places blessed my journey. I roamed places that stood the test of time, and others that were there since the beginning.
bit. It's my color.
Stretch of powdery pink sand.
started with a major throwback. I woke up while nature was sound asleep, so I could marvel at its kingdom. I strolled through its lush gardens and saw every little wonder up close. Here, you can dance with giants, discover a feast for the eyes, and a feast for the appetite. Walls that hold heroes' stories told me of their bravery, while sacred places blessed my journey. I roamed places that stood the test of time, and others that were there since the beginning.
Inductees shall maintain formality and solemnity of the oath-taking ceremony, and proper decorum shall be expected from all attendees. Stepping out of the video conference, taking calls, shouting, or doing any other activity that may cause interruption to the ceremony is prohibited. No other person or object is allowed to be seen with the inductee at any time during the video conference. Inductees are required to turn on their video camera during the screening and the entire ceremony. Audio should always be kept on mute mode except during the administration or recital of the professional's oath. Those whose connections are disrupted before the recital of oath shall be allowed to rejoin the video conference provided that the recital thereof has not yet commenced. Those whose connections are disrupted during the recital of the professional's oath due to technical related reasons will no longer be readmitted but shall be requested to get another appointment for a new schedule. Those whose connections are disrupted after the recital of oath shall be considered to have completed the ceremony and shall be tagged by the RO to have attended the same. Any improper, unwarranted, offensive, or untoward behavior during the video conference will warrant immediate removal from the video conference and will constitute a failure to fulfill the oath requirement for the inductee prior to registration as professional. Such inductee may however be allowed to get another appointment schedule. Inductees are required to complete the ceremony and may take a photograph or screenshot of the oath-taking ceremony showing themselves as a supporting proof of attendance in addition to the generated list of attendance from the system. Those with confirmed appointment for online oath-taking but failed to join the same on the scheduled date, for whatever reasons, will be allowed to get another appointment following the same procedures as provided in these guidelines. For record and verification purposes, the video conference will be recorded by the PRC Regional Office Administrator. Inductees shall maintain formality and solemnity of the oath-taking ceremony, and proper decorum shall be expected from all attendees. Stepping out of the video conference, taking calls, shouting, or doing any other activity that may cause interruption to the ceremony is prohibited. No other person or object is allowed to be seen with the inductee at any time during the video conference. Inductees are required to turn on their video camera during the screening and the entire ceremony. Audio should always be kept on mute mode except during the administration or recital of the professional's oath. Those whose connections are disrupted before the recital of oath shall be allowed to rejoin the video conference provided that the recital thereof has not yet commenced. Those whose connections are disrupted during the recital of the professional's oath due to technical related reasons will no longer be readmitted but shall be requested to get another appointment for a new schedule. Those whose connections are disrupted after the recital of oath shall be considered to have completed the ceremony and shall be tagged by the RO to have attended the same. Any improper, unwarranted, offensive, or untoward behavior during the video conference will warrant immediate removal from the video conference and will constitute a failure to fulfill the oath requirement for the inductee prior to registration as professional. Such inductee may however be allowed to get another appointment schedule. Inductees are required to complete the ceremony and may take a photograph or screenshot of the oath-taking ceremony showing themselves as a supporting proof of attendance in addition to the generated list of attendance from the system. Those with confirmed appointment for online oath-taking but failed to join the same on the scheduled date, for whatever reasons, will be allowed to get another appointment following the same procedures as provided in these guidelines. For record and verification purposes, the video conference will be recorded by the PRC Regional Office Administrator.
stretch of powdery pink sand.
Sige. O, di, kuhan pa. Ano yung kuhan?
A pleasant morning to everyone. The program will start in 5 minutes. All participants, inductees are reminded to turn off their microphones, turn on your cameras, and avoid unnecessary movements while the ceremony is going on.
Ang hina.
Julian, no? Ang intindihan ko. Ayan. Ito, may nakalaharang. Press the X. No, cursor pa rin. A blissful day to all. Welcome to the online oath-taking for new professional teachers. It's an honor to be the main host with all the regional offices as co-hosts of this significant event. The concerted effort of the Professional Regulation Commission made this online oath-taking possible, headed by our chairman, Honorable Chofilo S. Pilandi Jr., and our Commissioner, Honorable Jose Y. Cueto Jr., and the Professional Regulatory Board for Professional Teachers, headed by our chairperson, Honorable Rosita L. Navarro, the Vice Chairperson, Honorable Paz I. Lucido, and the members, Honorable Paraluman Arhiron and Honorable Nora M. Uy. We will request everyone to please turn your microphones off or please put in mute mode. Please all stand for the invocation, Philippine National Anthem, and PRC hymn. Let us include as well in our prayers our brothers and sisters who are affected by Typhoon Odette. Members, Honorable Paraluman Arhiron and Honorable Nora M.
National Anthem. National Anthem.
Praise God from whom all blessings flow.
magaling sa bakit. Paano nag-exam na lang ako? Ako. Ano nangyari sa akin?
Kasi kanila pala tinggal.
Kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang mag-ibig, telas ng silanganan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, kuya ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisigil, sa nagatak tutok sa simoy at sa langit mong pagaw, ay hinatang tulad awit sa pagkayang minamahal. Ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na nag-iinig, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pang ay di magdidinig. Lumalang araw ng walhaging pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang hinigaya ng pagkay mga amin, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Let us now listen to the welcome remarks to be delivered by the Cebu Regional Director. Ladies and gentlemen, Director Narcival Randy Z. Takiki.
To the Chairman and members of the Professional Regulatory Board for Professional Teachers, all our inductees, guests, ladies and gentlemen, good day. I welcome you all in this virtual oath-taking ceremony of the new professional teachers. I commend each and every one of you for passing the licensure examination for teachers and being an addition to our current roster of professional teachers. Your contribution in the field of education is highly anticipated, especially now that we are still in the remote learning setup. We look forward that our students will one day return to face-to-face classes once this pandemic becomes manageable enough. We yearn for the presence of teachers and students in our schools, especially because I believe that quality education is best delivered in person and within our classrooms. I hope that when our situation becomes safer for our students as well as for educators, you will all be part of a new normal that builds the highest quality of learning environment for the next generation of Filipinos. You are all playing an important role in the sustainability of our educational system. You all count towards ensuring a bright future for our learners. With this, I hope that as you take your oath later, you will bear in your heart the courage to educate the best way possible for our students. While we are still in tough times due to COVID-19, I pray that you will continue to nurture your passion of being good teachers and educators in our country. This day is yours to cherish. Savor the moment of being a newly registered professional teachers. Your contributions will surely last for a long while. Congratulations to each of you, and again, welcome to this virtual oath-taking ceremony. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Let's keep the ball rolling by listening to the greetings from the board through the Vice Chairperson of the Board for Professional Teachers. Guests and inductees, please help me welcome Honorable Paz I. Lucido.
My pleasant and warm greetings to my colleagues in the board for professional teachers, the different regional directors and regions, especially the host, Director Randy Magtakiki, and the co-host region, Director Ray Cristobal. Of course, the honorees, the main celebrant for this morning, the passers of the LEP September 2021, including your parents, your relatives, your friends, of course, our partner institution, the teacher education institution, the colleges of education, the school heads, the deans, the faculty, and of course, all those who are witnessing this virtual oath-taking this morning. Well, indeed, it is a happy, joyful, and historic moment today. Historic because you are the first of the 4 batches of LEP examinees who will be taking this first oath-taking. Of course, this coming Sunday, we will have the second batch of LET examinees. So they will form the second batch. So you are the first batch, no? Well, of course, to make them you feel more happy, maybe it will be good if I will give you the result of the LET exams that you were apart. That was September 2021. So let me give you the results so you can more or less see how you place also in this LET exam. Shall we have the screenshot, please? So you can see there the total number of LET examinees who took the exam from the elementary level. So a total of 8,726 from the elementary level took the exam. And out of this, 4,883 made it. So that's a good score with a 55.96 passing percentage. For the secondary level, please, a total of 17,862 took the exam and 10,318 made it with a passing percentage of 57.77. So if you are going to put the two together, so for both elementary and secondary, so this is the overall or passing percentage of the September 2021 LET for both elementary and secondary. So a total of 17,862 took the exam for both elementary and secondary, and 10,318 made it total. So this gives you a overall passing percentage of the September 2021 LET of 57.77%. So what do these figures tell you? Well, first of all, the scores are very encouraging. Shall we say the highest in previous years. So congratulations to all of you. So you are here because you're a part of these passers. But of course, those who took and did not pass it, well, maybe they can try next time. So being here made you therefore very happy, proud. No, it's a proof that although you suffered a lot, but you are now comforted. And we say the sufferings from your long lessons, courses, waiting because of this pandemic has already paid off. So enjoy the moment. As he said, this is the day that the Lord has made. It is said that there is a time for everything under the heaven. A time to cry, a time to laugh, a time to sow, and a time to reap. So this is the time to celebrate. You're relaxed, no stress, but we say unlimited success. So what then are the rewards after this oath-taking? Number one, you have complied with the provisions of RA 7836. Pass the LET, take your oath, and then you are issued a certificate of registration as a professional teacher, which that is actually your license and ID at the same time. There you find your full name with serial number and date of issuance, signed by the chairman of the commission, with the chairman of the board, stamped with the official seal of PRZ. Of course, this license ID, you have to renew every 3 years. Another reward is that you are now legally allowed to affix after your name the 3 letters, LPT. So you are now a licensed professional teacher. And hopefully, there will be other letters that you can attach after LPT, because this is just the start. And you can continuously grow, attach other letters like MA, MS, EDD, PhD at that. And that makes you also not only a teacher in the Philippines, recognized teacher in the Philippines, but a teacher who is also recognized globally. They said you become a teacher of the world. As you earn with your secondary title or degree, a level 6 of the Philippine qualification framework with the opportunity to progress in your career. Of course, the rewards to the progress in your career is conditioned by your responsibility to attend to your continuing professional development in many ways as provided by the CPD law and provided also by our Code of Ethics for professional teacher that one has to engage in continuing professional development. You're also lucky now as in your employment as a professional teacher, we have now a well-defined career opportunity to progress. It is expected, as the Philippine Professional Standards for Teachers puts it, you will develop as a beginning teacher into a professional teacher who is going to be proficient, highly proficient, and a distinguished professional teacher. What does this mean? These are the ranks, promotions that you will undergo. At the same time, it assures you of your promotion, salary upgrading, and security. Now you're also qualified to join recognized professional teacher organizations. PRC has a list of professional teacher organizations. One of these is PAFTE. This is the Philippine Association for Teachers and Educators. It has chapters in all the regions in the Philippines and even in some international countries. Now, this welcomes both public and private teachers. And as I said, this you can avail, once you become a member of this organization, you can avail of certain opportunities like collaboration, working with other fellow teachers, attending their professional development growth activities, and earn CPD or continuing professional development units. Therefore, you will be exposed to different innovations in education. You can be trained to the different other professional activities. One of these, of course, is you will be given an opportunity to do and conduct researches, because these researches will train you to engage in what we call reflective practice of teaching. As it is said, an old adage says that we teachers have a lot to give, but we cannot give what you or we do not know or we do not have. So we must have, therefore, great minds as we engage in lofty thoughts and ideas. Sometimes teachers become busy with they call it chismology, chismis, no? All right, so that is why we now have coined the word Marites and Marizel. But teachers have no time for that. We should have more time to talk about lofty ideas. And when you have lofty ideas, someone said, small minds talk about people. Sino yan? No? Average minds talk about events. Ano bang nangyari? But great minds talk about ideas. No? So that is a challenge for us, for you, licensed professional teachers, to always engage ourselves, our mind, not in small and average minds or thinking, but more on great thinking or great thoughts and ideas. So with that, I give my congratulations. Welcome to the world of the teaching profession. Congratulations. LPTs of 2021.
Thank you, sir. I thank you, ma'am. At this juncture, be ready to capture your name. Be ready to capture the slides where your names will appear as we play the next slides. Ladies and gentlemen, I now present the rows of top-notchers, inductees, and top-performing schools.
Here are the September 2021 professional teachers top 10 placers for both elementary and secondary levels. Elementary level, 10th placers with an average rating of 90%, Jonathan Bartolome Aguliana from Data Center College of the Philippines, Lawag City. Jelena Empases Briones from Southwestern University. Meldy Senayo Lubrico from Central Philippines State University. Jericho Katarina Matutinaw from Cebu Technological University, Maine. Wella Pearl Sabihon Servas from LaSalle University. Arfa Alamansa Udin from Mindanao State University, General Santos City. 9th placers with an average rating of 90.20%, Menard June Solivio Argiles from King's College of Marbel. Nika Santander Ausejo from Ligao Community College. Charlene Impas Kalinawan from University of the Visayas, Mandaue City. Danica Flores Dueñas from Mindanao State University, General Santos City. Jolina Floren Gutierrez from University of Caloocan City. Mary Joy Asne Leite from University of Mindanao, Tagum. Perry Glenn Cabañez Principe from Araulio University. April Joy Espinosa Tamayo from Ateneo de Naga University. 8th placers with an average rating of 90.40%, Eliza Marfil Duran from Pangasinan State University, Bayambang. Jeric Ngoho Escropolo from University of Southeastern Philippines, Davao City. Arneline Opeñano Sumayo from Northern Samar Academy. 7th placers with an average rating of 90.60%, Judy Ann Anore Eborde from Lapu-Lapu City College. Australia Demiar Malingin from Cebu Technological University, Maine. Lorena Olermo from Asbury College Incorporated. 6th placers with an average rating of 90.80%, Eliza Camille Tangan Avelino from Holy Name University. Edmond Pamintuan Ocampo Jr. from Don Honorio Ventura Technological State University. Jessica Villena Pagalyaman from Eastern Visayas State University, Tacloban. 5th placers with an average rating of 91%, April Joyce Molicia Damalerio from Compostela Valley State, Maine. Marisol Bravo Olpindo, Lyceum of Northern Luzon. 4th placers with an average rating of 91.20%, Victor Abad Amigable Jr. from Cebu Technological University, Maine. Mark J.V. Parinas Esteban from Data Center College of the Philippines, Lawag City. Diane Oli Noval Perez from La Salle University. Lizelle Soncio Peroy from Compostela Valley State College, Maine. Third placers, with an average rating of 91.40%, Michelle Otero Codaste from Cebu Technological University, Moalboal. Pamela
Recording in progress.
Decena Riofrio from University of Pangasinan. Jochel May Sukuano from Assumption College of Davao. Adrian Mark Morcillo Tomines from Mindanao State University, General Santos City. Second placers, with an average rating of 91.60%, Joel John Salamanca Agne from Pangasinan State University, Urdaneta. Renaline Senoy Bangonon from Rizal Memorial College. Christine Hamelon Celestian from Cebu Technological University, Maine. Ron Kiefer Gozon Soliman from Don Honorio Ventura Technological State University. First place, with an average rating of 92.20%, Rowena Solacito Bongolto from Mindanao State University, General Santos City. Secondary level. 10th placers, with an average rating of 91.20%, Precious Ann Gwyneth Suetos Azueta from the University of the Philippines, Baguio City. Queenie Nipsil Cortal Dalman from University of Mindanao, Davao City. Shenry June Antiza Esparagosa, Central Philippine University. Angelo Gular Rosales from Leyte Colleges. 9th placers, with an average rating of 91.40%, Mary Grace Moga Adolfo from Compostela Valley State College, Maine. Karen Mallorca Gardose from West Visayas State University, La Paz. Donald Joseph Ibias Mediha from University of Mindanao, Davao City. Hamid Simpal Salik from Cotabato City State Polytechnic College. Coreta Sagun Santillan, Pangasinan State University, Lingayen. 8th placers, with an average rating of 91.60%, Keiko Beldera Bulyeser from Mindanao State University, Iligan Institute of Technology. Nimrod Baluyot Cabrera from Tarlac State University. Renezel Joy Mendillo Patriarca from Mindanao State University, General Santos City. Maria Lovinia Inot Yote from Cebu Normal University. 7th place, with an average rating of 91.80%, Kathleen Hazel Sumawang Esmama from Ateneo de Manila University, Quezon City. 6th placers, with an average rating of 92%, Brian Paul Landar Espinosa from Central Philippines University. Iris Joy Diansay Guanzon from Xavier University. Arzela Denila Rivas from University of Southeastern Philippines, Davao City. 5th placers, with an average rating of 92.20%, Baltazar Reyes de la Trinidad from Baguio Central University. Alyander Kate Largo Hicale, University of Southeastern Philippines, Davao City. Fourth placers with an average rating of 92.40%, Devin David Despe Dumlao from Our Lady of the Pilar College, Kawayan Incorporated. Kenneth Alfonso Regis from University of Mindanao, Davao City. Third placers with an average rating of 92.80%, Carl Joshua Omo Almoite from University of Southeastern Philippines, Davao City. Norelin Sumbo Legara, University of Mindanao, Davao City. Second placers with an average rating of 93.20%, Sandra Faye Mundok Cumpares from Cagayan State University, Andrews Campus. Cheris Ivy Paiso Fabricante from University of the Philippines, Baguio City. First placers with an average rating of 93.40%, Vincent Casona Bayawa from Cebu Normal University. Roslyn Vea Domingo Damasco, University of the Philippines, Diliman. Congratulations! Here are
Congratulations, everyone. Let us now proceed to the most awaited part of this activity, the recitation of the Oath of Professionals. Before I present to you our inducting officer, everyone is reminded to keep your microphones off or in mute mode until the end of the ceremony. Please avoid interrupting our speaker during her speech. Please remember to repeat after the speaker as you recite the Oath of Professionals. Please wait for her to finish every line in the text of the oath taking. So guests and participants, let us welcome the chairperson of the Board for Professional Teachers, Honorable Rosita L. Navarro, our inducting officer.
Oh, can I be heard? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Miss Lady Beth Escanda, for the very efficient handling and orchestrating of the virtual oath-taking. On behalf of my colleagues in the Board for Professional Teachers, big thanks are extended to all PRC regional directors, without whose dedication and effort this virtual oath-taking would not have been possible. Thank you very much. Special thanks are due also to the co-hosts of this virtual oath-taking, Director Ray Cristobal of PRC Lucena, and Director Randy Takiki of PRC Cebu. Thank you to both of you. They are like guardian angels who keep on watching over us and administering to the needs of the inductees. Greetings, my dear inductees. You are about to enter a demanding profession, one that bears the three distinguishing attributes of every respected profession. First, it is based on a systematized body of scientific knowledge, theories, and principles. Second, its primary objective is service to our fellow men. And third, it is guided in actual practice by universally accepted ethical norms and standards. Having passed the board licensure examination for professional teachers, you demonstrated proficiency in the science of teaching, which ensures society that indeed you deserve acceptance to the teaching profession. Acceptance, however, is just the beginning. The two other attributes of the teaching profession, namely service to our fellow men and faithfulness to the teacher's code of ethics, will be your lifetime commitment to our noble profession. Well, it is a known fact that teaching is fraught with challenges and difficulties. Above all, nobody gets rich from teaching, but the rewards are immeasurable and unquantifiable. And I believe we teachers are ably compensated, not in terms of material gains, but in terms of the unquantifiable rewards in life, which really matter, like the very good vibes the teachers receive everywhere they go, in the community, in the neighborhood, in any congregation of people in society in general. Like the eternal gratitude of parents who leave their children in the care of teachers in school who act as surrogate parents. And the most valuable reward which you will experience is the unconditional love of your pupils and students. That is one thing. That reward cannot be bought by money. And you will enjoy that the rest of your life. And now, dear inductees, please rise and in front of your witnesses, the PRC officials, the regional directors and their staff, your parents, relatives, deans, and teachers, please repeat after me your oath of loyalty to our alma mater. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I
Nelly Ayawa.
Candolo Anita.
S. Fernando.
of region, state your region.
Region 12.
Hereby solemnly swear
Hereby
solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
I will support and defend
the Constitution of the Philippines,
the
Constitution
Constitution
of the Philippines,
that I will bear true faith
that I will bear faith
and allegiance to the same,
and allegiance to the same.
that I will obey the laws,
Obey the law,
legal orders, and decrees
orders,
promulgated by the duly constituted authority
promulgated
by
by the duly
authorities
of the Republic of the Philippines,
of the Republic of the
Philippines,
and that I impose obligation upon myself
and I
impose the
obligation upon myself
voluntarily without mental reservation
voluntarily
without mental reservation
or purpose of the
or purpose of evasion.
on the purpose
I further solemnly
further solemnly swear
all times
and
places
I will adhere closely
I will
adhere closely
to the ethical standards and professional roles of teachers
the ethical standards
and professional roles of
professional
teachers
teachers
in the Philippines and in the world,
in the Philippines and in the world,
that I will faithfully discharge
that
will faithfully discharge
the best of my ability
the best of
as
my
my now ability
the duties and obligations
duties and obligations
and
upon a
obligation
legally authorized
legally authorized
professional teacher.
professional
Teachers.
So help me God.
so help
Help me God.
Anong rule? Wala ka Ladies and gentlemen,
Kuya, pagpinda sa pagpunta mo muna. Pagpagwapa ba? Kamera lang tao.
congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you po. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Congratulations.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Kanina pang chain na chat.
Congratulations.
Ito, yung una?
Congratulations. So after this oath taking, you may now add after your names the 3 letters. LPT, which stands for Licensed Professional Teachers. Congratulations. Let us now complete the affair through a closing remarks from the member of the Board for Professional Teachers. Ladies and gentlemen, Honorable Paraluman R. Hiron.
Honorable Rosita Navarro, Honorable Paz Lucido, Honorable Nora Uy, our esteemed PRC directors from the different regions and their staff, the new professional licensed teachers and their parents and relatives, greetings of joy and peace. We have witnessed the new teachers taking their oath as licensed professional teachers. They are now part of more than 1 million teachers, the greatest number of professionals compared to the other 45 regulated professions in the country. Yes, more than 1 million. This number brings to mind the poem of the late Jesuit priest Father Guido Arguelles. And I'd like to share a portion of that poem with some digression. The title of the poem is There Are Millions of Things That Are Yet to Be. There are millions of things that are yet to be. A song to be sung, a poem to be recited, a story to be written, justice to be done, a child to be born, and a learner to be taught, inspired, and guided. To our dear licensed professional teachers, this poem, this portion of that poem tells a lot. It tells volumes. Why? Because you have a great part in that. And your roles and responsibilities are definitely very clear to you when you recited your oath as professional teachers, that you have that great responsibility heaped upon your shoulders to help in the building and rebuilding of our country. Having recited your oath, you are now starting to travel on a path of new beginnings, facing new challenges as teachers in the VUCA world, VUCA, of looking up to the sky and welcoming a new day. This occasion also tells you, my dear teachers, to express your gratitude to those who have been with you in your journey, your parents, your relatives, your friends, your teachers, and most of all, to the greatest teacher of all, our Lord Almighty, your constant companion, always and in all ways. May I now conclude by asking you to to just remember 5 words. Bring to life your oath. Yes, my dear teachers, 5 words. Bring to life your oath. Congratulations and mabuhay ang bagong gurong Pilipino. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Be the spark, the inspiration, the guide and candle of each of your learners, dear colleagues. Go and help change the world the way you want it better as you mold the learners in every classroom, virtual or not. Again, congratulations and good luck to all. Thank you for joining.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you rin po, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Ma'am, si Lucena.
Thank you, ma'am.
So,
Thank you.
Congratulations, ma'am and sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
ma'am.
Thank you,
Thank you, ma'am.
Be good.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you po. Thank you po.
Before leaving the virtual hall, please listen to the repeat reminders. Please check in your Larry's account after 3 to 5 days if you have been tagged as attended or attendee in this oath-taking ceremony. If so, you may proceed with your initial registration. Please visit our official website for your appointment and requirements to be presented. Thank you and congratulations. You may leave the virtual hall anytime.
Hello. Congratulations sa lahat. Ay, na-roll call nila ulit. Screenshot ang sortatan.
Tapos na guys. Pwede na mag-left.
Congrats po, congrats.
Congrats sa lahat.
Congrats.
Hindi. Nag-left naman sila.
Pwede na mo, ma'am.
Congrats po. God bless.
Oh, pwede na po ba mag-leave?
Tapos na.
Congrats mga mamin, sir.
Congrats mga mamon, sir.
Congrats to all.
Congrats sa ating lahat.
Ay.